I served on the school board, was elected to the school board in 2008, 2012 for 4 years. I served on the school board that selected Dr. Gottardy. I want to put this in perspective. At the time, Northeast Independent School District was the seventh largest school district in the state of Texas. The seventh largest school district in the state of Texas. In the state of Texas, we have the second highest number of students. Moreover, when Dr. Gottardy took the position, he was following a gentleman who at that time was serving the second longest tenured position in the state and had served the longest tenure for any large district in the history of modern education. Now I look around this room, and as Scotty said, there's a lot of successful people here, but many, many people would not have risen to that challenge. We were looking for someone, I can't speak for the entire school board at that time, but we were looking for someone who would seamlessly step in for the leadership and the mantle of the district. And Dr. Gottardy has certainly proven that. We also were trying to pick someone who would do the right thing and be someone who would be an advocate for students, and we certainly chose that person. On behalf of the Northeast Educational Foundation, now I serve as chairman of that foundation. I could not ask for a greater ally. I could not ask for a greater ally in helping us try to change the educational outcomes of students for Northeast Independent School District than Dr. Brian Gottardy. It has been very much of a privilege to serve with him and serve beside him, and I just think that the district has done great things under him in his tenure here. And so I would like to reiterate that he does fulfill the philosophy of Northeast Independent School District and, of course, the Northeast Educational Foundation in terms of trying to improve educational outcomes of the students of Northeast. We truly believe that this is the great pay it forward for changing the art or trajectory of culture and society is through public education. And if you don't believe me, just keep in mind right now that the class of 2032 starts pre-K this August. It is truly a challenge that we're continually rising to meet those opportunities ahead of us. Let's have a warm round of applause for Dr. Brian Gottardy, who will come forward here to give us some comments.
Thank you, Randy, and thank you for the kind words. Will you please help me thank Mr. Bristow, the foundation board members. I also want to thank Amy Lane and her entire team. We want to thank Amanda Crouch for her leadership for the Gala and the Gala committee. Being in public education for 34 years and superintendent of the great Northeast Independent School District for 8 years, I don't get surprised too often anymore. But I was blown away tonight by your generosity all night long, the generosity that kept up all night long, the video really kind of choked me up a little bit. Our communications department usually keeps me up to speed with videos that are going on. So kudos to them, and kudos to many of you who are on the video tonight. I say thank you for the very, very kind words. I have been asked hundreds, if not thousands of times over the last couple of weeks, what are you going to do and all that sort of stuff. And I will tell you that this is the hardest part. This is the hardest part of making this decision and it is very bittersweet. I'm going to miss you guys. I'm going to miss every one of you. I'm going to miss the relationships that I have made over the last 8 years. I'm certainly going to miss all the kids. I've said for a long time the 65,000 kids in the Northeast School District are truly a blessing to me and a blessing to our teachers, to our administrators, and to all the central office staff. I'm certainly going to miss those relationships. I'm certainly going to miss the people that make up the Northeast School District. I truly believe that's what sets us apart. That's what makes Northeast Independent School District such a fine place. Are the kids, the teachers, the staff, our business and community partners, our great Educational Foundation Board of Directors, our Board of Trustees who do a great job of helping manage and lead the Northeast Independent School District. I certainly want to thank each and every one of you on behalf of the Board of Directors here tonight, on behalf of the Northeast Independent School District, for your contribution. And I mean that in two ways. Obviously, the money is nice, but I really believe a lot of what we do is about the passion that we have for education and the passion that we have for kids being successful, whether that's in the classroom or outside the classroom. You could have easily written a check tonight and not come, but because you're passionate about the Northeast Independent School District and you're passionate about doing great things for kids, that's why you're here tonight, and we certainly appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope I get to speak to each and every one of you in the next few months before Patsy and I take off and do a little retirement. Thank you so much again for what you do every day for kids, for 68 campuses, and for the Northeast Independent School District. We hope that you have a great rest of your evening. Godspeed and be careful going home. Thank you very much.